broadcast reporter Jessica Greif with the Oregonian and Oregon Live, joined by senior political reporter Jeff Mapes, who is here to help us navigate tonight's State of the Union address. This is the sixth one President Obama will deliver. And one thing the president is expected to talk about is increasing taxes for the wealthy. And Jeff, this is something that Oregonians are very familiar with.
Oh yeah, we went through this debate back in 2009, 2010. The legislature raised taxes on corporations and more well-to-do Oregonians. Opponents referred it to the ballot, and then after a very bitter political fight, Oregonians ratified both of those tax increases. But it was a very searing episode in the state's political history. But you can also say in some ways that it helped build momentum for this kind of movement, saying, the well-to-do need to help out a little bit more, and that's certainly the argument that President Obama is going to be making in the State of the Union tonight.
Sure. And another issue Obama will most likely touch on is free community college. How likely is that this would happen?
Well, as with pretty much most of the president's proposals, they're going to have a very tough time in Congress because of the Republican majority. But here's the interesting thing. I mean, legislators in Oregon have been talking about a free community college type of proposal, different from what the president has proposed, one that would be less expensive, but I think his support for it in the State of the Union address might draw more attention and further the debate here. In fact, it's funny, in some ways, the president's speech, it almost sounds like he could be a legislator on the Senate or House floor in Salem. He's also going to talk about paid sick leave. That's another big issue that's been going on in Oregon. And, this issue of taxing more well-to-do, that may be headed back to the legislature as well. There are already some legislators talking about how they think corporate taxes need to be increased to help pay more for education.
Okay, and obviously you'll be breaking all this down for us after the speech tonight. Anything else that Oregonians should be paying attention to tonight?
One thing that'll be interesting is to hear what he says about trade. This is an issue where the president has actually been a little bit different from a lot of the Democrats who've been, very suspicious of free trade treaties. The president's been more supportive of those. And Oregon is a very trade-dependent state, and the political dynamic's a little different in Oregon, and that'll be interesting to watch.
Sure. Okay, again, State of the Union address, 6 o'clock Pacific time tonight.